Hello again. First shots on the new phone, and I'm in two minds about it, to be honest. I had a little test ride on it last night, so to speak, and it's got a few things that are different and I'm not too sure about. For example, there's no separate wind blocker. It's supposed to do it itself. That will have to seem to be believed. And it's a little bit bouncier than the other one when I'm walking, and I'm certainly not going to be getting a gimbal wandering around with that. Oh no. Now this is steady shot, but it's only half the resolution. Not ideal, and I don't have the zoom levels available to me. First view of Dawlish today. Got the super steady on again now, except I'm not particularly super steady going down those steps myself. We're on the mics now as well. We've loaded those up to see how that comes along, and yes, as I say, I'm still a bit in between. But before we carry on any further, let's talk about one of our subscribers.
Yes.
Emyr Phillips.
Yes.
From
Emyr
Wales.
Phillips. In Wales.
And
yeah.
he watched the film of the museum the other day, and he's been in touch before, but he got back in touch and he said he'd been inspired to talk to the museum about his Railway 200 story, and that was about him being the...
Yeah, he was the last person to sell what was the name of it, Bill? The ticket?
Edmondson ticket.
Edmondson ticket. And he sold the Edmondson ticket. Well, he was basically the last man to do it. And if you remember the Edmondson ticket, it's a little square piece of card which you had punched. Now you can still get them on preserved lines today, but obviously this was the last main line serving. Now he's got some wonderful stories which it's got a video on which Bill no doubt will put up, and it tells his tale on the railway, and I recommend you watch it.
Yeah, so check out, that's a link above to that video, and it's on the page all about the Railway 200, his own page on it.
Yeah.
So cheers for sending that in, mate.
Yeah,
hopefully
thanks for
you'll
sending
enjoy it. Well, this is certainly a test for the wind blocker.
Yes, no trips today, it's a wobbly sea.
Going to go up to the bridge now, have a look at these waves.
The section it seems to be hitting on hardest is where those people are down there now. This has obviously put a bit of a restriction on the trains today.
Whoa!
Yes. Oh yes, that's one way to get a good soaking. We caught the lot there. As my daughter would say, unlucky.
I don't think I'm going to be walking along there.
No, you watch Andy do it.
Yes, we'll film Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, all right, mate.
What's your name?
Well, mine's Andy Byrne, 5th Street to it. You'll see where the D-Day landing things, where all the vehicles, crafts went off, and all everything like that. They've got the Agatha Christie tour trail. Perfect.
Yeah, so I lived in Weston-super-Mare for a while.
Yeah.
Place called Qstoke.
I know Weston very well,
yeah. So you know Qstoke and World?
Yeah, I do know it well.
Exactly the same. Sun goes down and you don't want to go
No,
out.
you don't want to go out. And it's the same here.
Yeah.
But hopefully...
Yeah. Hello there, I'm Rob, I'm from Tripwreck. I'm travelling around the UK at the moment trying to find the UK's best seaside town, and I'm also travelling around the world trying to do trips on under £100.
Fabulous.
So surprise video coming soon where I'll travel 6 countries, 10,000 miles in under 35 hours for under £300.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Well, nice.
And here we are up at Corriton Cove, where well, there's a bit of a beach here still. There's a bit of a beach. It's not too bad, is it?
And you can just make out where we were the other day on the folly.
So drop into 20 times zoom and see what it looks like. There he is, the folly at 20 times zoom, that is.
And that's really tight to it, isn't it? We can almost see the gun emplacement.
And this is walking along in wide angle. Not quite as bouncy as it is otherwise. And that's what it looks like normally.
Yes.
Which may be just a little bit too bouncy for the channel. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anyway, look at the stretch of railway. Mustn't forget to do Kev's pictures. So as usual, here we go. Here's the page for you to look at. And here's the 2 pictures, or the first picture. There we are, a bit closer. So you can pause that, should you wish to. And here's the other picture. In close up, lovely.
And just by magic, there goes a train.
And a real life train, lovely.
You can really see how the return's working on the wall if you watch it closely. Although the waves that are breaking out to sea are actually hitting each other and sending the spray over. But the waves on the return are working well.
Even drawn out some semi-pro people.
Yeah, they've come down here to film it. You can see those waves meeting out at sea on the return, smashing into one another, sending the waves over the wall. Most of the stuff hitting the wall and going to the return comes back. There is a slighter bit of spray that goes over, but like that.
And we're heading back down this side, obviously, obvious reasons. Don't fancy getting completely soaked.
No, I've already had one soaking.
And we've had 3 lovely postcards sent in by Jane. So we're going to go and try and line them up as best we can.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing the one on the breakwater.
No, that's right. The one on the breakwater, that's the one we'll be doing next, but we won't be going out on the breakwater to do it in this weather, unfortunately.
No.
But there we go.
But the rest are up the town.
Loads of people getting off the train.
Yeah, and a few getting on as well.
Now this is the first of the 3 photos from Jane, 3 postcards. This would have been taken down there,
Yeah,
on
where
the
we
slipway,
can't go.
where we're not going. Looking along here at the beach as was, and the buildings of course. And this is the early 1990s. Here we go.
And I have got a photograph of me stood down on the beach with my dog, taken a few years back when the wall was still there.
Lovely.
That reminds me of my childhood when we used to stand at a section and we used to get the water over the top of our heads. More dangerous in those days because we had nothing to stop us falling in.
Right, get away from that windy conditions. And onto Tuck's plot now. If you can make out in there, that's a little baby trout.
Yeah, trout alvers in there. And this is the reason why they're not dredging the brook at the moment. Here we are, a very, very busy golf course, as you can see. Lots of people enjoying the facilities. The animals are really enjoying it. I can see that. The elephant's got its clubs out. Obviously a lot of thought into why this is not running at the moment.
Shocking, really.
It is shocking, but the reason was given the other night and the explanation was that they might be ground testing in here. Well, I can't see any evidence about that whatsoever, but we'll take their word for it.
There we are, there's our seagull on the fountain, enjoying himself as per. Lovely. Anyway, we've got another postcard from the 90s. This shot is one of the ones on the photo almost. Here we go.
Yep.
Lovely. Thanks for that, Jane. Another generalised view for the 1990s of the area. Smashing. Back into the older super steady. There's the black swans. One a little further up. The brunny.
The brunny.
Shot of gaze,
Yes.
along with the van.
Should we go and tease people?
Yeah, go on, why not?
Let's go and tease people. Come on. Oh,
Parade 2025
yes.
and a black swan. Smashing. 100 years. Lovely.
And then here, Bill,
Yeah.
in the window here, your famous plane that's on the cliffs, when you walk down the green plain, this is it. This is what they are. It's a foam plain.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Now we know where it came from. Dawlish is to blame.
Yeah, Dawlish is to blame for Teignmouth's litter.
And we're just going to get into position for our third and final postcard from Jane. Taken from down here, looking back up, somewhere along here. Let me just try and line it up. Now you see the hydrangeas there, and the view over there. Here we go on the postcard. Lovely. Thank you very much indeed, Jane. That's your 3 postcards done and dusted. Smash in. Last look at the fountain before I head back to the station.
Yes, and he's still not quite got the idea to go and stand round where the wind is spraying the water.
Good to hear they're still doing the boat trips.
Yes, go out and have one today. You'll find it incredible fun.
And there he goes into the distance. I could have had that one if I'd been here a few minutes earlier. Have to wait for the next one. And here we go. This is didn't have long to wait at all. Smash in.
And it's goodbye from me.
And I'll say goodbye in Teignmouth. And there we go. That was Dawlish on a very different phone. This is on super smooth at the moment, if it makes any difference. Well, it'll be very interesting to see how that turned out. Same again in steady mode. And there we go, like I say, very interested to see what that's come out like. Different video probably. Still not 100% sure about the phone, but this is reality, this is real life. If I wasn't doing a video every single day, I'd have done all this off camera. And then you wouldn't even know about it. I'd just be saying, oh, I've got a new phone, and I wouldn't even mentioned it. But I don't really think, until I see it, this is necessarily going to be the one for me. Anyway, all good. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.